is, can Canelo Alvarez take that?
Man, them punches gonna be coming like missiles, man. And Canelo can't, yeah, but they coming. They ain't gonna come in boom, boom, boom. They gonna be like boom, 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 boom. Feel me?
You're talking about Crawford's missiles?
Yes.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be coming boom, 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 boom,
Easier to
boom,
prepare
boom,
for.
boom, boom. What? He can't get. He can't get nobody prepared for him. Crawford gon' He can't get nobody. We gonna make him look like sludge. We gonna put him in the dirt. We gonna make him look like he in the mud. Crawford gonna box him to death. Crawford, man, Crawford gonna kill him. I don't give me talking Mill City, girl. I'm
Kill him?
telling you the truth.
He gonna kill the Hall of Famer? The Hall of Fame is
He
gonna
gonna
kill
kill
him?
him. He gonna kill him. He gonna box him to death. Oh my God.
Man.
He gonna box him. He gonna push him around. Crawford gonna get that guy, man. Crawford gonna mess him up, man. And I know, and that's what's gonna be the shocking part. It's gonna be shocking. It's gonna be more shocking than Errol Spence, even though he might not whoop him as bad as he whooped Errol Spence. Let's just say that he might not. It might not be over devastating like how he just demoralized Errol Spence, but it's gonna be clear that he whooping him too, though. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be clear.
Mm.
Crawford gonna fuck him up, man. Crawford gonna mess him up, man. Crawford gonna mess him up. That's a huge fight. But like I say, this guy he fighting within a month or so.
Yep.
Fight William Skull. We don't know how William Skull gonna do. We still got to keep our fingers crossed. Lord willing that not only did he win, but he don't get hurt. But you know what I'm saying? Other things go on. Then he still got to go through a training camp, Lord willing, and go through everything. But it's a big fight, and I don't know who else. When we go and like I say, I hate for it to because we should have got the Manny Pacquiao fight, man. And this is right up there. So
Yep.
when you get to that, it's like hard to at least you got to get to that, then go back to that. You know what I'm saying? Then go to, you know what I mean? Fight. I don't know. But who he going to fight, though? Crawford, man, he is 68.
Is that why?
I don't know.
Is that why this fight is really being taken place like that? Because if say he did get that Manny Pacquiao fight, maybe this fight wouldn't even be talked about. Like he needed that marquee fight. The Spence wasn't a marquee fight, clearly.
No, Spence was the marquee fight, but he still had meat on the bone. Spence was the marquee fight because nobody could get Pacquiao. Spence couldn't get him. He lost out on him for every reason. And
Keith ended up getting him. That's
Pacquiao.
why.
You said what now?
Because Keith Thurman ended
Oh,
up
Keith.
getting him.
Oh, okay. Keith got him when it was right time to get him. That was the right time to get him. Then Pacquiao saved himself. Yeah, like I say, we didn't get the Pacquiao fight, and Canelo is the. But again, like I say, Crawford is biblical. So I'm thinking of when I look at it, it's like that. I say we didn't get a Pacquiao who was, more or less the same size. Dotted it. Now we got to fight a bigger guy, just a more like a ultimately, well-rounded, still in his prime, champion,
Got
and
to go
and so
up
to
and
make
wait.
it more, yeah, moving up in weight for us. So it just harder challenges and make it a bigger challenge for us, to do it. It makes it even that much better in a sense. So I mean, when the victory is sweet, when he wins. So all those factors are factored in. Like I say, this kid is biblical, and that does make it that much greater. Won't take away from Canelo none. It just only adds to the myth of to the legend of Bud Crawford.
Tell me, who do
Shout out to
you
Bud Crawford. Shout out to King Crawford.
who do you guys bring in for like sparring for a Canelo Alvarez, you know?
Oh, don't worry, we got the recipe.
Ooh, I like it. I
We
like
got the
it.
recipe.
Alan, thank you for
We
the
got the
$5.
recipe.
Bernie is going to shock Canelo like Spence when he finds out that Bud is stronger than him. You think Bud's also gonna be stronger than Canelo?
Uh, if not as strong as.
That's strong ass.
Courtney Middlebrook said Brian Norman terrible. Omar Leggett says Madrimov hit him with four straights easy. Show me that. They wasn't all in a row. They wasn't all in a row, and he did. He did get caught with the straight right. I don't know why. So what? We beat the hell out of him still.
Mm.
Crawford hasn't fought a Mayweather, Pac, Marquez, Cotto, or none of that levels. Facts. Okay, so now we gonna fight Canelo, bum. That's what we gonna do. We gonna fight Canelo, bum. Canelo on that level. Gotta protect our wildlife. Crazy. Bud versus Virgil, Canelo versus David was the sport needed. That's not the fight. This is a cherry pick. I don't know on who. Crawford ain't no cherry pick. He's strategic. He ain't the guy he pretends to be. He won't fight. He just fight. Won't just fight anybody. I don't know what I mean. Canelo not still in his prime. Shit. Where he at then? He 33 years old. Why you think Crawford picked Madrimov and nobody else at 54? He was the baddest nigga at 54 at the time. Number one hype man, Bernie the boxer. He got a clown face, but fuck him. He know what time it is. Cardenas Crawford feeds off somebody else punching. He's a counter puncher and one of the best to do it. Actually, he's the best. Was a few jabs from his eye closing versus Madrimov. He had a little whelp. He's a fighter. Curly J, this guy is a cheerleader. No, I'm a trainer. Streets talk. Boots scared of 154. Could be. Nah, that wasn't in a row. Nah, Bernie Bud didn't beat Madrimov like that. It was close. Go rewatch it. This dude, D Ryder, David Benavidez said he would drop back down to 68. Crawford said he too big. That's true. Boots is a certified hype job. Not all hype. Okay, reading some comments. Bud versus May was what the sport needed. Say that shit again. Oh my mama. Bud versus May. But Mayweather's would not. His ego is too big. You see how he got down with Errol Spence? How they said he kicked him out. You know what I mean? Because Spence, like I say, he's a walk you down type of guy, and he feeling good. He ain't had nothing to lose. He bruised Mayweather up a little bit. Mayweather out of shape a little bit. Yeah, but Crawford, I still love Money Mayweather. I think it's be tremendous. That's the highest you can get right there. Crawford versus. But the one thing I know is that Crawford know every move Mayweather will make. That's the one thing I know. Is Crawford know Mayweather's every move. Man,
What?
that's I will that's some shit. That's some shit that you could have paid underground and what for the sparring session. They could have had a sparring session and got paid underground just for the sparring session. You feel me?
Hmm.
I was thinking that too, Mill City. I was thinking it could be it could I don't know how you could take it, but fight like Shakur sparring Ugas. Let's just say that. That's worth paying for. Probably not a lot like that, but sparring sessions where people got the gloves on, they could just get busy. You feel me? Like they have more risk when they in sparring sessions. You know what I mean? Some shit like that. Like they just sparring though. Like even though they top fighters, they just sparring. You know what I mean? And it could say who won, who did the best, but they still do that shit right now, and ain't nobody got paid or nothing. You
The
know what I'm saying?
underground.
But just a sparring session. I would love to see some shit like that. I would love just like you see Roberto Duran versus Nigel Benn, and Roberto Duran was an old man. He was kind of older in his time, but Nigel Benn, that was good sessions. Just cold work. You know what I mean? Even the young boys, Shane versus Chavez, De La Hoya versus Chavez, that shit was funky. You know what I mean? Them boys is getting down in there. I love that shit, man. Yeah. All right.
Smash that like button, ladies and